All right, here we go. So, apparently you can kind of see my finger. Not sure how well you can hear me, not sure any of that, but what we are attempting is to play with this thing. So, as long as you can see me. All right, so I'm going to attempt to install a 80-pound, 60-inch, 80-pound thrust, 60-inch shaft, Minn Kota Terra Nova. Never, ever done this before. I watched a YouTube video on it, and that was essentially it. And the extra crap part is that I am realizing that my boat apparently doesn't have. Do I need to punch this out? Like, I don't have those connectors on the motor, and it's a 24-volt system, and look, there's only room for one 12-volt battery, and I need to be able to fit two. So how do we figure this one out? I'm glad to see my phone like really pairs with this, so I'm gonna hit pause, stop, and see what happens. Chords again. Don't mind the trash bags. So I guess attempt to put the batteries in there, huh? Yeah. All right, well, I'm gonna carry those over there. Stop this for the moment. All right, well, turns out that the batteries don't fit. And since they don't fit, I'm not sure what to do. But what I do know is I don't have this plug connection on my trolling motor, which tells me I really don't need it. But it also tells me it's riveted in there. So how do I get that out there? That's the question. I think what I'm gonna do right now is focus on actually installing the motor and then go from there. So according to the bub on YouTube, I've got to take these out and pull these cases off, and then attach the bottom piece. So the bottom piece being the bracket. Oh yeah, I'll be right back with you. Don't highlight. All right, I'm back because they didn't have my drill. Camper drill. Had to go back over to the camper to grab it. So, like I said, the guy I saw on YouTube said that you got to take these screws off these side casings. I'm not 100% sure why, but that's what he said, and when I watched him do it, well, it made sense. So that's what I'm gonna do in hopes that it works and we don't have any issues. So here goes nothing. Well, that was easy. A little too easy for a job done by me, so that's making me a little nervous. So let's see what happens. Flip her over. I apologize for shitty camera views, but hey, such is life, right? Come on, you. All right. And this one has the wire through it. So, I mean, if anything, any of my 18 subscribers, you will get a laugh out of this, I'm sure, because I suck at these kind of things. So now I'm supposed to go get the mountain bracket, pedal, all the other little pieces, which all the other little pieces I'm waiting. Not gonna put those on yet, like, you know, the prop, that kind of stuff. But I do have the bracket. So we're gonna pop this guy open. Maybe. Box of that. Then the bracket. The instructions. No kidding, huh? Well, this is a different bracket than yeah. Heh. Okay. Okay. All right, well, maybe I didn't need to take these side pieces off, but, well, we did. So, over here. And according to the directions, so it looks like the small square is actually the piece that attaches to the deck of the boat, which I'm kind of happy about because it's very small, not in the way. I can remove this thing whenever I got the whole family on the boat and I'm not fishing. And this sits on top of it like so. And then we have the things that go through here and lock down, in theory. Yeah, so, okay. And then the padlock pin goes through there. Easy enough, so far. So now the question becomes, I guess it goes that way. If it doesn't go that way, then I believe you would have issues with it hitting that, which has to be out past the front of the boat. So, all right. And there's nuts. Nuts, washers, cotter pins. Should definitely follow the instructions. So it says I need the plates, the handle, and then the padlock pin. And it says for me to determine where that is on the boat. So if I line these holes up, it's going to be 3/4 of an inch that has to overhang. So what I think I ought to do is take this over to the boat, place it here, and it's going to have to be right up front like that. I don't think I'm really going to have a choice because, although I do want to center it better. Let's see, where's the tape measure? Because if I don't have 3/4 of an inch, yep, I'm gonna be just at. Let me get up Trying to get a better look. Yep. So I think that's pretty good. Now let me see where we're at here. So that's 23.5 inches. So split that in half, and that'll be my center line. So thanks, you're looking at my belly. Way to go. Good filming, Jim. So let's see. I have to do the math. And this is a super boring video, but hey, trying to figure it out, right? So it's 11 3/4. So 11 3/4 is my center line. Now this is just me, so you know, just trying to figure that out. This is kind of how I want it to be. So you know that's for my center. So should it look center? I guess it does, huh? Probably as center as it's gonna be. But what I need to figure out is how hard is it to get this out? Yeah. So center is not gonna work. But we can go left of center, right? I should be able to pull this right out. Yep. So that's what we're gonna have to do. Don't really have much of a choice, right? So yeah, right there. Hopefully the wife's all right with it. I guess she really ain't got much of a choice though, does she? So what I do need to do though is mark this. So I'm on my center line. Now I'm just gonna draw a line on the inside. You know that goes there. So there's that. Now let me make sure that what I'm doing here is correct. And we're good. All right, so I did it right. Look at that. Hey! All right, so I don't know if I want to do the hard part or the easy part. Easy part's drilling through the deck of the boat. Hard part's gonna be getting this one put on and holding the nuts on and everything. So the assumption here is that this probably goes this way. Yeah, genius. It goes that way. Short bolts for this, which there'll be 6, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4 long ones to go through that. Big washers for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little washers for these. I'm sure there's a technical name, but big and little works for me right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 6. So, not sure where that guy goes. Okay. All right, so I think we're there. Now, next step is actually installing this thing here. So, wow, that's going to be a super pain. That's going to be a super pain. For those of you that don't personally know me, I am not mechanically inclined. So I, honest to God, goodness, don't know how I'm gonna do this without a bunch of cussing. Would have been smart of me to grab a multi-tool or a pair of needle nose pliers I do not have. Oh man. Yep, I do not have. So that too is back at the camper. So what to do, what to do? Let's line these guys up and see where we're at, right? It's gonna be a little shy. So I'm not sure if you can see, but don't knock my Walmart brand stuff. But I will destroy my own camera, so why not? Don't knock Walmart. When you're out camping and you have a camper and whatnot, I'm telling you, Walmart is a lifesaver. So that one will make it work. So that one definitely goes into the deck of the boat. Yep. Perfect. So, still need that needle nose pliers. I'll rummage through the truck for a second, see if I have anything. So, just figured something out. Still need the pliers, I haven't found any. But, I can gently and slowly do this. Still gotta get the pliers though so I can actually screw these on, but so I can hold them tight, but still proud of myself. My hillbilly engineering degree is coming out, huh? Uh-oh, here we go. Here's a snug one. Is it gonna work? Nope, drop that one. Drop that one. All right. Is there another angle we can approach? Does not appear so. Let's see. Sneak it in and over. I got it. Oh, so close. All right, stay there. Oh, come on. So close. Okay. So close, so close, so close. Yeah, yeah. Take that. Yes. Yes. All right. I'm gonna go get the pliers just so I can hold that in there when I screw it in, and I will be back.
Hit that button.
There, it's on, so they can hear you. You know, whenever we put this on YouTube, people will see it. So we've enlisted the help. Keep it right here. See my hands? Keep it right there. All right. I've enlisted the help of my daughter, and now, since we tried this last time, I got it figured out, and I'm gonna have to hold. Here, I'll take it, babe. Just 1 second. Hold these here, but what I realized I didn't do was put the locking pin in. So I had to pull that screw out and then put a new one, put it back in there. Got it, no problem. So now we gotta tighten them all up. So face it over here. There you go. Hold it there for daddy. Now that screen's gonna go black on you, babe. So just be ready for that. And it's fine, it can stay black, okay?
Okay.
Unfortunately, all I could find in the camper was a pair of vice grips. But they're doing the job.
It's black.
It's fine. It's still recording. Just keep it focused at me. There we go. Now, gotta get on the other side of it here. Nope, slid on me. Same here.
Put my hand up over it for a minute.
And then one more. And the base station is secure. So, we got it secured. Now, the directions say to put the side pieces back on. That's what I'm gonna do. All right, young lady, hold that.
What did I do with it?
Just keep it on me. Keep it over here. So then, outside.
I keep it, right? I don't know.
Yep, you're on me. You're good. Boom. That one's in. Now this one.
Is it still at you?
Yeah, for the most part. You gotta turn it like this. There we go. And then we'll turn it this way, Addie. This is the side with all the wires. Make sure you don't get them in there. You want to stand up and hold it? So no? You're not going to hold it for me anymore? Here, hold it right here. You don't have to stand. Oh, your butt's all wet. Why are you all wet?
Because I went down in the water.
Oh, okay. Stand, hold it just like that. All right.
Can I stand like this over here?
Yep, you're good. Drop that one in. Drop this one. Oh!
Right.
Almost lost the guy. We got him back. He tried to escape.
You did that, right? And you grab that, right?
There it is. All right, so now, back to the directions.
I just sit it right here. Can I sit down?
Yep.
That wind is hard.
It is.
Can I get down?
Yeah. Hold on here. Come here. All right, so this is apparently for a bunch of different ones. And we have the Turnova. I didn't buy that one. That's just the outer plate steps. Goodness. All right, now installing the inner plate to the bow.
Is this our boat?
It is. So, all right. We'll go start that.
Is it on?
A smudge, huh? All right, well, figuring out the GoPro. So I got that, got this. Now the next step is drilling the mounts into the boat. This is gonna be interesting. Whoa, are you okay? You sure? Well, I got it in. So now, just gotta get underneath here without destroying my head. And I gotta stick that in there. So, a lot of screws under here. Never really been under it. Interesting. So, let's see if I can get this to work. That's probably annoying. Sorry. That one's probably annoying. Alright. So, let's see what happens. Yep, kind of figured. It's normally my MO. Dropping it. Camera's right there. Alright, here we go. Alright, stand back, please. I don't want you cutting me with that. Whoa, be careful. You're gonna hurt yourself. It's gonna smack you in the face. Come on. There we go.
What?
Easy. All right. Now, let's see. Come on out. Go. Get out of my way. Watch out. Oh. I don't think I have a socket long enough. So what I'm gonna have to do, I have to turn this off and get the vice grips on it and then drill it. So shutting you off for a minute. So I got 3 of the 4 in, and then there's this. I don't know how it broke. I did the same exact thing to the other 3 that I did to this one, and somehow it broke. So yeah, and now I left the vice grips up there. Now I can't even figure out how to get this stupid thing off of here because it's in there. Maybe I can get the whole thing to come out. I don't know. Or maybe I can just crank it on up in there now. Guess I gotta find a new one. You ever met one of those people that no matter what they do, nothing ever seems to work out quite right? Well, I am one of them apparently, because this thing refuses to go in. And I don't know why. We're supposed to be able to just stick it in there, right? Stupid camera. Work with me. Don't mind the fuzzy thing. At least you'll see part of it. This thing's driving me nuts. I don't know what to do here. I mean, is it that touchy? But like, I'm gonna have to put all this weight on it to push it in there. I don't understand why I can't even get part of it. So here's an update. Still broken, but I cannot get it to connect. As you can see, it keeps hitting right high. So I've loosened them up, raised them up off the deck some. I'm gonna go a little bit higher, and then if that doesn't work, I'm gonna have to put this in there because I don't know what else to do. I look forward to all the comments talking about how, you know, I don't know what I'm doing because, well, I mean, you wouldn't be lying, but yeah, guess I have to figure this one out. So, update. I was able to get it installed, but I am short 1 bolt. Seems sturdy enough just to test it out, and then when I go back to town, I'll get the doohickey for it, get a new bolt. Had to modify the boat a little bit because both batteries do not fit, so I had to drill some extra holes and whatnot. So I got that in. So the next task is tackling the heading device, the heading beacon, or whatever you want to call it, which I'm gonna have to install, I think, on top of the helm back there. Yeah, this was much more difficult than I ever dreamt it would be. So, oh yeah, and they don't give you the things that actually fit. So I think temporarily I'm gonna have to snap that, like kind of break it, and then be able to put it around the post. But I got them in series. I got the motor to turn on. So now the next step is figuring out how to get this little helm thing on the helm. So I'll update you in a minute. This is nuts.